Alright, we're back for the finals, and we're on the draw, and we get to keep a decent hand, actually. It's not the best that we've had so far, but it has a solid curve and a trick. And is only one color, to be fair. Playing against Naya, huh? That's kind of scary. If he's a good red-white deck with splashing... Alright, well, I'm slightly less concerned now. Alright, so let's battle. If he blocks, then I'll just burst to strength. I don't have an issue with that. If he doesn't, then we have a sweet Stonefair Crocodile. So next turn, I'll probably play some combination of these two cards, depending on what he plays. Or who knows, I could play this untapped and gain 2 life. Burst plus activating this. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's certainly a thing. How does this work? Oh, it just doesn't untap. Okay. So I'm definitely going to tap this down. I think that I will battle for... oh, man. Yeah, so I think up here I'm just battling for 5. Um, oh. So right now we're trading 5 for 5, and I'm ahead a turn. No, I'm not. I'm behind a turn. Alright, so 4-4, so ugh. Sadly here, I think I just have to take it. 10, go to 5. Yep. So we're definitely just playing Snapjaw and passing. I'm gonna hope to trade for both of his guys. This is, yeah, attacking last turn was greedy. Looking back on it. And it was just wrong. Even if he doesn't have the haste guy, I'm still taking 6 regardless from any creature. I guess I take it back. Any non-Zertod Druid creature. I suppose Skinbrand Goblin. Alright, there are a few things. But still, that was risky. So I'm definitely putting Snapjaw Warrior on this and Croc on this. I need to put Snapjaw on this so I make sure it dies. Thankfully, I have Maze Behemoth as a follow-up next turn, and it's at least a reasonable follow-up. Alright. Thankfully, Gorklan Rampager doesn't quite kill me, though that would still be really bad. Oh no, it does kill me. Martial Glory is not... oh, this has Trample. So 9. I would take exactly 5 if he has Martial Glory. Okay, he actually had the game just there and didn't realize it. Cool. Alright, well, that's not unreasonable. So we'll bounce the Zerta Druid. That at least buys me a little bit of time. Alright, well, that's certainly a card. If I can get that going in time. Actually, yeah, if I can drop that next turn, it's not quite enough. Never mind. Yep, I go to 2. Do you have punish the enemy? Oh, Angelic Edict. Oh. Well, that's at least a little less scary. So yeah, he just trades here. I go to 1. I don't think there's any way that I win this game. But just in case. So we'll make this guy a 2/5 and hope to draw something else to deal with the Zerta Druid. I don't know what I could have that would do anything, but does it even matter? No, not anymore. And he's got me. Alright. Well, that was interesting. I punted, he punted, we all punted. It was great. Mine ended up being worse, but still. Alright, we're gonna bring in... that's so bad. Never mind. That's so bad against Madcap skills. I don't really have much of an answer to that. It's probably still better than something like that, though. Maybe just the extra 2/1. Alright, we'll see what happens with this. Alright, well, we're back. We're on the play. And a decent hand, actually. It's not crazy, but I like it. Turn 2 Warrior, turn 3 Crassus. Nothing to evolve it yet, but that's okay. Turn 4, maybe Keyrune plus Watery Grave. Shamble Shark. Interesting. Okay, so I think I'm definitely just taking 2 to play that. Because then I can play the Crassus the turn after. I think my only chance is to outrace him. If he has Madcap skills here, I'll be a little sad. But I don't think he'd put it on the Druid regardless. Alright, Denizen's not a huge deal. So here, I'm going to offer the trade. I think that his Denizen could actually do a lot more damage, considering I don't have anything to evolve this in my hand. Since next turn my play is probably just Keyrune Courier. Have to admit though, this is slightly better than Plasma Capture at the moment. But only slightly. Splatter Thug. Unleashed probably? Leashed. Okay. Interesting. That was a very good draw. So let's battle for 5. Pumping whatever he blocks though is so... It's really not what I want to be doing. Now, I'd much rather save the charm for if he has Madcap skills or Unflinching Courage or any number of other auras. Especially since next turn this guy is on, and I can just start attacking him for 2 and not worry about him blocking. I guess this is a 2/3 too. It can get in there. Blaze Commando, sure. Alright, so I can play Beetle and Courier, yep, alright. And still have up Simic Charm, which I think is important right now. Ideally, we'll trade Beetle and Courier for his Commando. And then scavenge the Beetle onto Crawl Warrior. Hopefully evolve the Crassus. If I can ever get something like that going, be pretty good. He still has 4 cards left in hand. Ugh. Just ugh. Yep, so kind of expected that. Let's see how he attacks. Sure. So, I mean, I'm definitely taking some damage this turn. But we do just get to take 4 and double block this. Stonefair Crocodile is actually a really good card to have around. Yeah, because I can leave open Simic Keyrune, which means he doesn't have a good attack with the First Blade. So I'm going to 10, he's going to 13. This isn't ideal, but this isn't a bad position, actually. Because he'll replay Splatter Thug, I assume. Are you going to forget about the Keyrune? Are you? Please walk right into this. Alright. Let's see if you've got a trick. I'm assuming he has something. Nope, he did just forget. Okay. Well, now we've both had our punts. Something to pump the Crassus. That is not something that pumps the Crassus. So I think I really just want to scavenge onto the Stone Fair Crocodile. And we'll go ahead and battle. So next turn I can give it lifelink, and if that occurs, it should just be game over. Gobbling Ooze is very oozy. He also keeps forgetting to tap his Zertot Druid. So this trades for the Ooze at the moment. Wait, how does Evolve? Okay, I had to look up Evolve and make sure it worked the way I thought it did. So yeah, we'll run out the Herald. I will go ahead and attack, but at least I'll get to gain 6 life and eat both of these creatures. Yep, so I'm fine with this. I mean, he's obviously just going to sack it. Yep. So this left Crawl Warrior mana up, which means this trades for his Goblin Ooze, and can very easy. Well, I guess I had this token to block the Splatter Thug, but okay then. Trample, Lifelink, Haste. Great. Well, let's see what he's attacking with. Just that. I don't think I can afford to go to 4. Four. No, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and. Oops. I'll go ahead and block pump. Take 1. I mean, he still gains a bunch of life. But this way, actually, he can't just eat it for free for his Goblin use. Which is another good reason to do that. But I just cannot go to 4. Oh, geez, that is insanely good. Well, it got slightly less good, but we still get to give this lifelink. We still get to put a token into play. Yep. And eat both of his creatures. So I feel like overall that went in my favor. Interesting. So I think we're just going to battle for 7. I don't think attacking for the extra 2 from the key rune is really going to do anything, and this will protect me against some haste creatures at least. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Yeah, I still really have nothing else that I can bring in. Just hope the last game goes well. Fingers crossed. Oh, jeez. This is definitely a mulligan. I cannot beat him with this hand. Ooh. So if I draw nothing but lands for the first couple of turns, this stands a very tiny chance. I don't think that it's any better than a 5 that I'm going to get. We'll see if it works out or not. If I draw Island here, this is insane. And if I can rip running lands, still got one more turn to do it. But now it kind of has to be Island. Alright, well, looks like that's going to be the finals. He'll just have madcap skills here and I'll get crushed. Oh. So I still have a really good chance here. Alright, so let's play this and then Frilled Oculus. Feel like my hand is very stacked if I can just hit my lands. I will happily block here. I mean, I know he has Rubble Belt Maka, but maybe that was my previous opponent. Weapon Surge, sure. I am okay with that. So I think here I'm just going to play the Keystone. Key Rune, my bad. And then, or I could just play Stonefair Crocodile and try to trade again. Let's see. So yeah, if I draw a land next turn, then I can play Void Wielder. That seems good enough. And I can take 3 in this instance. Even if he has the first blade, that's not the worst. I'm still at 9 life, and that's passable. But here, I actually just get to play... Actually, I probably just play Crassus Runner's Bane. Otherwise, I'm taking 5. No, I can take 5. It's worth it. Because he can activate the key rune. That's why I'm considering this. But if he does that, I think I'm okay. And he's just battling for 2, so... He might... I don't know what he could have here. I was gonna say, if he had a 6-drop, he would have just played it. Does he just have all white cards in his hand? Oh, please something that evolves this. Or is this a punish the enemy? Gobbling Ooze. Alright. I can live with that. So yeah, here we just Void Wielder the Crassus. And pass. If I draw another land, we're actually on the incubation plan. I think that we'll just be incubating Void Wielder. I think that was going to happen regardless, but that certainly made that decision much easier. So here I'll just play Cluestone Crocodile. And then, yeah, next turn start incubating. In this case, I don't actually care which one I did to incubate. Really don't want to put Runner's Bane on either of these. It's so unfortunate. Ugh, putting it on that is not the greatest either. No! Please put it on the Spire Tracer. Okay. So I guess he has one good creature to attack with. Yeah, I'll trade. I mean, there's no reason for me not to. I realized that the Crassus could get big, or Crassus, incubation could make him get big. Alright. So we're still in trouble. We were in trouble. So he still gets to... Yeah, I mean, I'm very clearly slamming this here. No, I'm not. I don't have the mana. Oh, the mana comes back to haunt me. So I can make this a 3/6. And take 3, 4, 5, 6. And die to Kirun. I can Runner's Bane this and Incubation this. Or I do have actually potentially Kirun Void Wielder double blocking one of these. I just Runner's Bane this. And play Incubation on Gobbling Ooze? Yeah, that actually makes sense. Oh, then I don't have the mana for the double block. So that makes this a little less good. But it's something at least. It's not a good sign, though. I'm going to have to draw something really good to get out of this. I think if he ever draws a Plains, that I'm just straight up dead. Because a first Blade Gear would actually be lethal. As it stands now, he can activate Kirun. I block that, and he gets in for 5. If he has a 3-drop green creature, then it ends up being a lot more damage. I kind of have to draw Swamp. Yeah, I don't really like the position that I'm in. Alright, so he is activating the Kirun. Kind of expected that. So he does have the green creature too. Oh, no, Savage Surge. So am I dead? 4, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, but I do have to chump block this. Great. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, well, couldn't quite get there for the 8-4, but still, going big and playing Acropolis Reagent and Sepulchral Primordial in my blue-green deck felt awesome. And we'll be back with another draft soon enough.